to wait till y'all get out the way. So, all right, what's going on, people? What's happening there? Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 349. I am D.N.A, the only one, the one and only, of course. And I have all three of my co-hosts here tonight.
Yo,
you feel me?
it's definitely afternoon.
Tonight.
It's definitely afternoon.
Today,
Last
Mike.
time.
It ain't even noon yet, D.N.A.
The last time we was all together was February 22nd, just to let y'all know. So,
Shit.
I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
Look at him keeping notes.
I'm just well, the task I'm, currently working on is like kind of measured on dates. So yeah. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, a lot has happened. A lot I just stumbled upon has happened. So yeah. So we can get into Coco Jones first. So Coco Jones was on the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne called out Def Jam.
Why did he do that?
Because they did not send them the album before she got there.
Came to the okay, yeah. But it's Def Jam. I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I'm not shocked either. But I kind of want to call cap on this one because depending on if it's the morning, right? The album drops the night before, so technically you had all the time when you wake up.
Well, okay, so D.N.A, let me tell you something that you probably already know, but you just forgot. When these albums are done, right? They send them to the label or whoever they send it to. So for all you know, Def Jam's probably had the album for weeks. They had every ample time to send it to people for motherfuckers to review, for motherfuckers to listen, because you got to send it to like critics and radio stations.
But you really can't talk about it until it drops.
Of course not. Yeah, of course not. But Def Jam just probably didn't send them the album. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Even if the album had just dropped, if you have an album release date and you have to turn your album in by a certain point, Def Jam has probably had that album for the better part of a month or so now.
Yeah, they have to at least have something.
So,
yeah, and also
that's on Def Jam's part.
That's that too. But I'm still holding them accountable themselves because that's a weak ass excuse. To me, at least.
I understand.
But in another thing, some people be like, oh, this not the final version, and be like so hesitant. Sometimes people be hesitant to send the final version or don't know if it's the final version. Like maybe we get one more feature in the last second. Stuff like that now, because everything is digital. They can just upload whatever the last thing is. And then one more thing. I like the way, I had questions about like why is she going on tour right after the album dropped? That just is basically like she can only really perform the singles. She can't really perform the whole album really. Like
when does the tour start?
Let me see. Let me make sure. I don't want to be wrong. Because they be... I know it's starting soon. Damn. Why the fuck it just won't just come up? Stupid ass AI.
I'm blaming that AI for its tough time in life.
Okay.
Computers have hearts too.
Okay, it starts on May 6th.
So like a week or so from now. Yeah.
That's next week. Well, no, weekend. That's the weekend, I think.
It starts on a Tuesday.
Oh, so that's right after the weekend.
Bro, this is some bullshit.
What?
It's a picture of Kendrick Lamar and Trey the Truth at his tour stop in Houston the other day. Bro, Kendrick Lamar is 5'6", 5'7". Trey the Truth at least 6 feet plus. There ain't no way that they about this close in height.
He's
If he
probably on
went,
the
well, I
steps
mean,
too.
Boots,
I
boots,
was just gonna say it kind of depend.
boots. Probably some boots or shoes. Some I don't
I
know.
don't know.
He's on the
But
step stool, man.
I mean, if he had an even 6 feet, he ain't like towering over the nigga. But I can
Yeah,
see what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, the Why Not More album, which is her debut album, it was good. I liked it. I didn't like the first half. It was like some like, oh, that ain't it
I
type
probably have to
songs.
check it out myself because I haven't. I actually forgot it came out till this morning.
That's crazy. Well, yeah,
That's not
yeah, I get
no,
you.
Yeah,
cause when
that's
I talk, no, listen, cause here's why. Because I don't be paying attention to unless it's like something I'm truly like interested in. I don't really be paying attention to release dates like y'all do. So it's like I follow her on Instagram, and when the post I saw about her album, you know how the algorithm will have it set up where it show you posts from days ago.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's why
yeah,
I got messed up. I didn't pay attention to when it was posted, so
yeah,
that's why I forgot.
Understood.
yeah. But I give it a solid 8. Uh, yeah, the rest. I mean, like I said, I ain't like the first half, but I did like the latter half of the project. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to see her or not. It's still up in the air for me about that. Because it is on a Wednesday, so that's
Mhm.
during the work week, and I'm just like, I don't know if you're that good
And
enough for
that's
me to
my
miss work.
and that's the thing I want to talk on. Why is like I mean I understand certain dates you can't have, but damn, why is like so many concerts on a weekday if you only gonna do like 1 or 2 shows out here? Like
yeah. I'm
Okay,
everybody
tripping with
so
book
that.
everybody book for the weekend?
here's the thing, right?
Okay.
Now I get exactly what y'all saying. I don't know this for sure, but this is just my interpretation. If I'm if I'm a musician or artist or whatever, and I'm trying to look at or I'm working with my team to plan a tour, you know automatically you necessarily can't have a weekend. Depends on what city you in. You know what I
Makes
mean?
sense.
Cause everybody gonna want the weekend. Cause everybody thinking like, oh, you should have the concert on the weekend. Cause you know it makes sense and niggas is off, but everybody ain't off on weekends, as y'all know. So
Well,
you know, man, you really can't take that into account when you planning these tours. I mean, everybody got to work. Everybody be off every day. Literally, everybody work and everybody off on one day of a week. You feel me? So it's kind of just like you getting a toss up. Now it's up to you, the consumer, to decide. Is going to my favorite artist concert worth being out late or whatever? You know what I mean? It's really up to you. You know what I'm saying? There's really no right or wrong way to do it.
I can see that. That makes
For sure,
sense.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
Speaking your little
you could
knowledge
be at
there,
a
Bucko.
so for you know for let's take Martin and myself for an example. We could go to the Tyler the Creator concert, and the Tyler the Creator concert is on a Monday, and we really fuck with Tyler. We gonna say, well, I mean, yeah, we got to work tomorrow, but fuck it. I mean, we got this opportunity, we gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just got to sacrifice a couple hours of sleep. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice sometimes for things you want and need. So
Now you know that makes perfect sense. But again, that's just I
unless
guess that's a nag.
unless you somebody like my boy Currency, and this is no shade to Currency, but Currency the type of nigga to have like 3,000 opening acts because he like to come on stage late. You know what I mean? So
You bring that up
no,
last time,
DNA.
huh?
Now look, I see DNA face. That is not a joke, bro. I think the last time I saw Currency, he only had two opening acts, but they wasn't really opening acts. He
Was
was
that when
on
you and me
tour.
went in like November?
Yeah, yep. When him and Starlito and Don Tripp was on tour, that was his only really
Okay.
opening. I think it was another opener, but they was like the opening act. Um, but anytime he's ever come here outside of the time he came in with the Jet Life crew, he's always had like a slew of opening acts. I think the most he ever had at one time was probably like five. And
Yeah.
he come on stage late. He come on stage late, bro. That man probably went- I think the latest he ever came on stage was probably like 10 o'clock, 10:30 p.m.
He'll give
maybe.
you a he'll give you a show.
But he'll give
But
you a show though. He'll give you a solid hour and hour plus. You know what I
but
mean? So you'll
he
be out
definitely
late.
gonna take his time.
You'll be out late fucking with him.
You're gonna be fried and out late.
And so, luckily for me, his concert this year is on a Friday. So,
Going into the weekend.
still, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to work the next day, then you in luck.
Right.
So, what I was trying to say next?
Part in that,
Russ.
that's children in Kuda Buggin background doing what they do.
Yeah, you know,
He said I'll tell him to quiet down shortly.
long as they out the way.
He said, you know what? I'll even keep the noise.
No,
Just don't come here with me. Come to me with the
I
noise.
can remove background noise on the.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I definitely didn't know that.
that's
You're pretty
crazy.
cool.
So that means y'all don't watch the show afterwards.
No, that's not
Yeah.
the point. You rarely hear them kids in the background though. That's why.
That's
That's
one. And
true.
then two, I mean, be truthfully, when I'm on the show, I'm not thinking about that. I'll watch episodes I'm not on, but I'm not going to review every episode that I've been
Yeah,
on.
I
I ain't
Let's
know
gonna
be
lie.
real here.
that.
Let's
I
be
ain't gonna
real
lie.
here.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just letting you know now. This part gonna go on the cutting room floor. I'm just letting you know now.
Nah,
Don't put this in there.
I'm
Don't do
weak.
that.
I don't give a damn. But
Don't put
like,
this in there.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
really
man. I mean, what would I say
like,
wrong?
No. I'm
like
not
I.
saying. I'm not saying that because of that. I'm only saying that
No, we
because
gotta
it's
touch
going.
on some. We go touch on something that relates to this. So
Oh, okay.
like, it's
Okay.
literally going with the theme of the show, bro. Like
Right.
we can't be doing that. G, like, for real though, we can't be doing that. Like, we can't
What,
be
cutting shit
thinking.
out? Yeah, we can cut shit out.
No. I'm saying, like, we can't. When I say it's cool and I don't give a shit, like, it's really that. It's just
Oh, okay.
cool and I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna like work it in. Like, I can
He gonna work with
like
what
just
we give him,
like, yeah,
like a
like, for real.
like a live
Cause we
promo in a
gotta,
sense.
cause we can't be like so like anal about shit. Pause.
I
But
don't do anal. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
we
You's a
can't
wild man.
be okay.
You a
We
wild
can't
man.
be so like against everything.
Yeah.
Got that
Damn,
man change
like,
his sentences, John.
goddamn, like, I can't say shit on here.
Boy, look, John will be right to censor if he can.
uh, so yeah, Russ also dropped the single, "Pent Up in the Penthouse." Was that was a creative title? But
No, I did hear that. I like that.
yeah,
That's cool.
that was really good. I like the video too. I like the video too. It was,
I think that's the only song I've heard. I think, yeah, it was pretty good.
yeah. What is this album dropping? I'm just wondering now. Like, what does anybody?
I think he's probably aiming for June, probably not June or this coming month,
Okay,
Closer towards the Sean concert.
okay,
probably.
yeah,
Give him
okay.
something that she used for, I mean, because it's him and Sean, or is he opening for Sean?
Is Sean open? I think he's gonna be right before Sean. I'm thinking Sabrina Claudio is gonna open,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then it's
that's right.
Sean. And
Sabrina
Oh,
Claudio's there.
yeah, so
Okay.
very very diverse show. It's gonna be a bunch of people there. But
yeah.
Do they even have a song together as all three?
Hmm.
I don't think so. No, no.
Okay. So, yeah. I don't even know if Russ and Sean got a song together, or if it is, it's old.
I think they do.
Possibly they possibly do. I just yes they do. It's one of the
Yeah,
on
they
one of
do.
the chomps. On one of the chomps. I think it's
Okay.
chomp two.
'Cause I know it ain't on a Sean album if it is. It was either a single
Yeah,
or
it's
Russ's album.
they got a song together on Chomp 2, and then they did that one song on Ab-Soul album, Herbert.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew they were like, I was like, unless these niggas finna drop something together during the show, I didn't even remember if they had something together.
Yeah. Young Thug dropped a song also with
I
Future.
saw the video.
Yeah.
They was paying homage to Otis, which I fuck with. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck
Yeah.
Kanye, but I said I wasn't gonna say that no more. But I gotta say it just for purposes.
Hey, no. Every time I look up on Facebook, all I see is these memes about him and his cousin.
Oh man.
And
I really
and
wish
I've
you
been
wouldn't have
so
brought
out
that
of
Disgusting.
up.
this loop, G. I've been so out of this loop with that because, like, when I say with everything been going on, I've been out of the loop on music and everything. So excuse me if I don't know much or ain't heard about shit. But in general, what is up with this Kanye shit? Why does everybody keep talking about him and Dick riding his cousin or whatever the hell he
Can
talking
I
about?
can I take this, please? May
I'm
I
not
please
By
take
all
speaking.
this?
I'm not
means,
speaking on it.
by
Let
all
me
means.
Disgusting.
go ahead and mute up.
He mentioned that because he. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
okay,
that's cool. I'm gonna mute
okay,
up.
okay. So your man's put a song out, basically saying that him and his cousin used to do sexual stuff. His male
What?
cousin. Yeah,
What?
yeah. I'm not kidding.
What?
I didn't hear the song. I just
What?
that's what happened.
What?
Yeah.
What? What?
He's a
What?
nasty nigga, man.
What?
He's a nasty man.
You put that in the song?
Yes, he did.
See, that's why I can't deal with the music industry, man. What the fuck? What? Nah, G, nah.
Nah.
Carry on.
What?
Carry the
All
fuck
right.
on.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm just saying, if you would like to know more, don't listen to the song. But if you'd like to know more, just Google it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, you set enough right there, gang. Like, I don't know what else to indulge in after that. The man's was practicing sexual contact with his male cousin. That's all I heard.
He tweeted about it.
Don't take his tweets seriously no more.
I
I
don't either
really,
because I don't follow him. But still,
Mm.
people who do follow him, they retweeted and people screenshot stuff. So I saw what was said.
I thought you said you saw what was made. I was like,
No,
no,
I
there
ain't
better
saw what
not
was
be no
made.
Oh
goddamn
my
footage.
God.
I ain't see what was. No,
There
I ain't.
be no
No, no.
footage.
Don't
Oh my
Kanye,
disrespect.
God.
you's a freaky frog, boy.
Don't disrespect me like that. I would never
Oh
do no
no,
shit
I
like
didn't
that.
say you looked at it. I thought you just said it was like there's been pictures and stuff floating around too. I would have
No,
been
no,
like,
I
no,
don't
that's
know. I doubt
foul.
it. But
Jesus Christ.
Oh no,
that's not,
I'm assuming
that's
this is
not
when they
true.
were younger, so I hope there's not. But that's
Yeah,
foul.
yeah. That's what he said.
That's wildness
But
on that was wild to hear. Oh
what I was
shit,
gonna say
I
was
thought it was a joke. Oh lord.
another thing that dude said that I kind of found funny, but it was also fucked up was that he said Boosie smelled. Did he say Boosie smelled poor or looked poor or something? DNA. I know you said you weren't gonna comment, but is that what he said?
I actually really muted my mic.
I know. I
But
saw it. I saw it.
but see, I'm not even aware of that, sir. I don't know.
Oh wow, you don't know? Okay. Yeah,
Hell
no.
no.
I'm
It's
trying to.
the
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I don't like looking dude up, but I'm gonna look it up
it's
real
funny
quick.
because it's the fact that just like what is Kanye going through that is making him just going through these random outbursts. I was talking about so Kanye
Yeah,
smell. I
that's
mean,
what.
he's talking
Yeah,
about
that's what
Boosie
he.
smell poor.
Yeah, that's what he said. He smells poor. He probably smells
Wow.
poor. I saw that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's y'all man's, bro.
Hell no, G.
That's
Hey,
that's
No,
that's
nah.
that's that's y'all
no comment
man's.
on none of that.
The Kanye
That's
I
y'all
knew is
man's.
long gone. This is just
Okay,
Kanye West from
okay,
that
okay.
was born
Now,
in Atlanta and raised in Chicago.
okay, then now you can take your mic off mute. We done now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Um,
I was so
No,
curious,
no,
but
no. Don't mention
Jesus.
nothing else. No, no.
Oh no, I'm
You
not.
say
see,
that's a
But by God, too much.
hey, you know what I'm saying? I
hey,
gotta take the route of I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let y'all have it. You feel me?
I
Because
respect
I
it,
am
dude. I see why you stepped
all
down,
the way good on that.
cause Lord have mercy, I didn't want to hear that.
You
I didn't think
asked.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was just like a joke they said. No, no, yeah, out here saying wild
man,
stuff.
You
anything with
asked.
Crazy.
Kanye is a clickbait question. Lazy reporting. Next question.
Hey, thank you, Kuda. Thank you.
You got to move on.
You asked. I'm just saying.
Only a few people know where that's from. If you know, you know.
I
Thank you.
know.
Just move on.
Definitely a clickbait question right there.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. So Ray Vaughn. He dropped a mixtape called The Good, the Bad, and the Dollar Menu. Definitely sounded like an album though, if I'm being 100% honest. But
The good, the
yeah,
bad, the dollar man. I like the album
Well, that
name
sounded
because
yes.
So that's how
Yeah.
they
Cause huh?
the name Raven. That's how he made it masculine. Ravon.
I'm weak.
I
Ain't
don't
that
That's
his
think
real
so.
creativity.
name?
Yeah, it's his real name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He just like separated it, I guess. I don't.
Nah, cause like most males that have that name are usually is usually Raven, but they do say Ravon.
Yeah.
Or their parents literally named him Rayvon, but and
I
it's
think
like
that might be
spelled
his real name, Ray
Ray
Vaughn.
dash
Oh
Yeah.
Vaughn.
wow.
Yeah, it is.
No,
They they
it
clever.
just depends on how it's spelled. I think
Yeah.
how he has it
It's
spelled as his
spelled
actual name is his actual name. I think
right.
space.
It depends. Yeah, it's spelled different. His real name is spelled different the way his actual stage name is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it's not exactly yes,
You know,
it's
I'm glad
creative
we.
but not creative at the same time.
No, I mean, yeah, you got to work with what you got. I mean, shoot, especially if it's like already a famous Raven out and about, not for music, but just in general. You
You know,
want your name to separate.
I'm glad we talking about Ray Vaughn because that's gonna beg into a question that I have in a little bit.
I got like two questions about this. I think I got two questions. I don't know for sure. But um yeah, the first question I got is so Dollar Menu was out early, right? So
Hmm.
um I didn't hear it until I heard this project. So like I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing the fact that he's not trash,
All
okay?
I hear is criticize, criticize,
He's not
criticize.
trash or anything. I just believe like the beat of the first half of Dollar Menu sounds a little bit like "Sing About Me" beat, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm weak.
Maybe I don't know.
As long as that you
Could be
will
wrong. I
sing
could be wrong.
around me.
Well, DNA, when I listen to it, I will let you know.
Oh, okay. I did.
Yeah,
When I
that's what
listen
I'm
to it, I'll
saying.
let you know because I knew the project was dropping and I knew I was gonna check it out. But you know, it's just one of them things that you download, but I haven't gotten to it yet. We didn't went through this a million times.
Right. Yeah. I get it. I got it. I got you. But yeah, it kind of sounds like that. Honestly, it does. I thought I was tripping because I was listening to it when it dropped, and then I listened to it again this morning, and I'm just like, yeah, it's definitely. Then I listened to "Sing About Me," and I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm not tripping. So yeah, that's like the
You
only.
like me with what's the name from GNX and what was the album that came before that? I can't think of the damn name right now.
I don't know which
Mr.
song you
Morale.
talking about. Oh,
Mr.
Miss
Morale,
Morale.
yeah.
DNA, I got a
Gloria and
question.
What's
Father
up?
Time.
How long has Ray Vaughn been signed to TDE?
I want to say 2 to 3 years, maybe 4. Maybe.
And this is his first tape off the label, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, there's no problem with that. It just begs a question that I have that's kind of sort of related to this, but it's not. So I know y'all saw. I don't know if everybody saw it, but Ari Lennox left Dreamville,
Yep.
I
Yeah.
saw that y'all
Yep.
posted that.
and I was on Twitter and I was reading Twitter, and you know, one particular somebody said she should go to. Which they didn't say she should go to TDE, but they said that hopefully Interscope could do for Ari what TDE did for SZA, and I'm just like I don't understand. First of all, why are you comparing the two of them when they make completely different type of R&B music? For one, number two, um, it's unfortunate that Ari felt like Dreamville wasn't taking care of her the way that she wanted to be taken care of. Um, but there are a lot of different factors into Ari Lennox's career, in my opinion, that is the reason she felt like she needed to leave Dreamville. And I don't think Dreamville is the sole problem, because people be like, well, these artist driven labels, Cole trying to rap and Cole trying to do this. And Cole might be the label head, but he is not the nigga that can take care of the day to day. That is Eve's job, first and foremost. Second of all, Ari is a special type of person, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying in the fact that she doesn't like social media like that. for one, because y'all always being mean to that lady.
Always being mean to her.
Y'all
This
loved her
is
first album, but when her second album came out, y'all turned y'all noses up to it. Then y'all hating on this new song she done dropped. The internet, like the majority of the internet hates that song. I don't know if y'all knew that, but
I definitely did not know that.
did not know it was bad reviews.
or let me not say the majority. I'm gonna say there's a corner of the internet that hates that song.
There's an internet space that does not like it.
It's
Gotcha.
Yes,
definitely
there you
being
go.
pushed. I say that it's definitely being
So,
So
pushed more.
so what exactly was she like? What was she expecting? Like, what was she expecting exactly?
It's
I don't
being
know what you
put.
mean by that.
You see the way it's being pushed. That song is being pushed compared to this Dreamville. Like
Yeah, I
that
get what you
shit.
mean.
It's like night and day, dog. It's
Yeah.
literally night and day, dog. I ain't going. I'm not trying not to be loud and be like, oh,
Yeah,
like
but
it's lit.
like, why would she help? Like, why she ain't help herself out a little bit? Like,
No, dog. You can't.
I mean, you can
Nah,
only do
but
so
you
much.
can't
I'm gonna
expect
tell you
you
something.
can't expect the label to do everything, though.
I'm not gonna sit here and cap to you, D.N.A. He got a point because in the age of social media, we got to stop thinking that A&Rs is just supposed to handle everything. Like if you're a capable human being with a huge social media following like she does, you should be able to promote yourself as well as your label can.
Or at least
Now
hire
I
someone
get,
to do it if you're
now
not
I
social
get,
media friendly.
or that. Now I get that as a A&R or as a label, you're supposed to promote your artist music, but there's only so much you can do as a label, and there's only so much you can do as an artist. It's supposed to be a collaborative effort, and I don't think there was enough collaborative effort on everybody's part.
Yeah.
Especially if you already on somewhat bad
I'm talking
terms.
about, Dreamville. I'm talking about Interscope. I'm talking about Ari. There was not enough of a collaborative effort to promote her the way that she thinks that she or her huge fan base, and I'm a huge fan, but I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about these people, this
Yeah.
corner of the internet. These motherfuckers think that the label was supposed to be doing every fucking thing, and I said no, because think about this: when Shea Butter Baby came out, y'all ate it up like steak. I couldn't think of anything else. Y'all ate it up though. Y'all ate it up. And
Um,
Dreamville was promoting the shit out of that. To the point where Shea Butter Baby was in Creed 2. The album went gold. They ate Shea Butter Baby up, dog. Then when Age Sex Location come out, where is everybody? They was promoting it. Dreamville for sure promoted it. She promoted it. Where the fuck was y'all at? Like Pressure did good as a single, but what was y'all at? Y'all ain't show up for that album like y'all showed up for Shea Butter Baby. So what's the problem? And I was telling somebody on Twitter, I'm like, bro, the thing about music, just like music opinion is subjective, what's going to hit and what's not going to hit is also subjective. You could love
Yeah.
Ari Lennox to the death, but if you don't really rock with the music that she making, it's like, what can you do? You can't cry wolf about your artist, your favorite artist ain't getting enough of a push, but you not supporting them.
Right.
that is true.
Your favorite artist is only as successful as the fan base is going to allow them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
People
a
be
meeting
forgetting,
halfway.
bro, they might have all the money and they might have all the resources to push this shit, but if we, the regular people, ain't fucking with it, your effort is futile.
I can honestly argue like the song like if that I honestly kind of feel like I wish Ari could have kept that Got Me record that they gave that they put on the Dreamville compilation.
Mm-hmm.
I wish she would have kept that for herself. Like cause that shit tuh,
Man.
that shit could have been pushed to the fucking moon.
Nah,
Like honestly. I think it could have.
nah.
I'm talking about
Just because of who ended up on it, nah, that wouldn't have
I'm
worked.
not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about her and Ty Dolla $ign. That's it.
Oh,
If it was just them two,
oh.
because I feel like that the rapping was well on there,
No,
but
I ain't saying
the
that.
first half of that project with them two singing was already phenomenal without the rapping.
Mm-hmm. But
So
Mhm.
honestly,
that's
DNA, judging by what you talking about on the Dreamville album, it could have did just as well because there were songs on that album that went crazy.
yeah, that's true too.
So you know what I'm saying. So I disagree. Just because of what happened.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can only
Okay.
judge by what happened.
Okay. We can get back to Ari, but let's get back to Vaughn. I know everybody did not listen to it, but yeah, like it was a really good project. It was a really good project. I liked it a lot. It just did not sound like a mixtape like he proclaimed it to be. It sounded like a very first album. That's what it sounded like to me.
You know how that goes, bro. I mean, at this point,
You said sound like a very first album to me.
those lines are blurred as hell because fucking though she put out Alligator Bites Never Heal and called it a mixtape. You know what I mean? And she won a Grammy. So I mean, those lines are blurred
Yeah,
these
Yeah.
days.
yeah,
So
very, very. Yeah, and I think I think it has something to do with the fact that they just don't want to jump out on the ledge and call it that the album.
hmm
So yeah,
less. I'm trying to think of the fucking word. Less perceived expectations if you call it a
right,
mixtape.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You
bro,
you're
like
not expecting an album.
Like
yeah,
it'll soften the blow for me if this shit don't go right. If we just call it a mixtape.
yeah,
And I mean that only works for so long. Cause even if so, it's like if you still gonna put something out, I kinda want you to like still put out some solid work.
yeah,
Regardless if you
hmm
call it mixtape or album, because if that's the case, this ain't got shit to do with shit, but Lil Uzi is the kid would be an example of that. No matter what you call it, if it ain't good, it ain't gonna be good. So
Exactly. And I literally just said that not too long ago.
right,
Literally just said.
I
yeah,
think that's why I got the example, bro, when you said that, because that's a good point. That
Like
nigga
just
was
now, like bro, if it don't resonate with the people, bro, you might as well just start on the next one.
call it whatever you want, but it ain't gonna work.
yeah. So
What the nigga said, call me what you want, but you can't call me broke money.
but yeah, it's not too many skips on this. I pretty much ran through almost the whole album. I need a J Rock album, TD, please. 911
Definitely it's been a
on
minute since I got a J Rock album.
like 911 on J Rock, like 911. We need a J Rock album. Okay,
Man,
but yeah.
put out the ABB for my man.
Uh but yeah, like
I don't
eight
need no
eight eight point
APB. We know it yet. Shit.
Shit.
uh
Oh shit, someone called that nigga phone. He ain't answering no more.
but yeah, like I was saying, like 8.5 out of 10, I mean.
I'm gonna
8.5.
have to check that out.
Yeah, it was really
I'll
good.
look into it.
What else? What else? What else? Something else dropped. I know. I can't.
Music drop. At
Oh,
the
I
end of the
did not.
day, music drop.
Flo Milli put out a song with T-Pain. They flipped "I'm a Stripper." I did not listen to it, but only because the way they flipped it, like, turned me off in the point, because like
You you know how like certain things get like a good idea, like I'm
yeah,
pretty sure when this got cooked, this is a great idea, and I can see the great idea. Like I can see Fo Milli doing something of that nature. I can see T-Pain, of course, opening this
Probably.
up to her, but something just tells me it's certain things that just should be left alone when it comes to like remaking songs and shit of that nature. And I
well,
think this was one of them.
well. Let's not go. I mean, we can say that, yes, most songs should be left alone on the flip thing as far as flipping it.
DJ Khaled.
That's
But
where I stand. That's where I stand.
You heard me. I
but
know you heard me.
yeah,
It depends on who's
uh,
doing the flipping.
right.
DJ Khaled.
Who's producing and who's a
You
part of the
still
record.
just against the world.
Uh, but I think Tory Lanez did a good job on I'm Sprung. I mean, yeah,
You talking
Yeah.
about the chicks tapes?
yeah,
Well, see, that's different. And the
yeah.
reason that's different is because Tory Lanez is one of those artists that has a true appreciation for. I'm not saying that other people don't, but if you have a real true appreciation for the music that you trying to you sample or remake, you ain't gonna try to stray too far from
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Now, I keep saying DJ Khaled, right? Like DJ Khaled, he knew that when they did Wild Thoughts, but he forgot it when they did Just Us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and
It's
some shit
just
you just
us against the world.
that's not like the scissor either. That's just, it's just some shit you
No,
just don't need to do.
right. I'm just saying,
And
like
if you're gonna do it, don't do that. Don't take that song and turn it into a pop song. Like,
that.
you know what I mean? Like,
Man.
at least the at least the at least the at least the at least with Wild Thoughts, the beat might have been sped up, but it's still the essential feel that the original song has and gave you.
And the music video had subtle
Yeah, it has.
additions to it that made it better. Us
Exactly.
against the world, they had shit. It was just put together and thrown on there. And I mean, if anything that killed it, added more layers. It's the DJ Khaled ad libs on it. Another one.
Uh,
Yeah, DJ Khaled. I understand you did it. I didn't need you on that. You already did enough.
and that's not his only foray into doing that. He's sampled other songs
Very much so.
like Lovers and Friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
That
forgot he
song
even
is
did that shit.
cool. That song
Yeah.
cool. That song cool. The
But
one
there's
that Cali
always gonna be
made.
some. There's always gonna be
It
some
was
that be
a
like,
it was a
you ain't
it
need
was
to do
a it
that.
was a it was a it was a moderate hit. It was moderate. You know what I mean? But
I
enough
mean,
about dude.
I was just gonna say, but you gotta think about the lasting power of some of these remakes versus the original song, and then like the generation we have coming up, they ain't gonna know shit about half of the shit we had, G, because they gonna think all these remixes is the original.
Yeah,
I know
like
we
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 did.
we didn't spend right, but I mean there was a difference though. When it's done
Nah, there
right,
ain't
it's
no
done
difference.
right.
Nah, there ain't no difference. You try,
When
you try coming to your mom with a hip hop song and be like, "Ma, have you heard this? It's the greatest song in the world." And then she shows you the original song from like 1970, whatever, and you like,
actually I haven't had that happen to me in a minute, only because
"No,
I've been.
I'm not saying that now. I'm talking about when you was
Oh,
young. I'm sure you
oh
brought a
yeah,
song to
yeah.
your OG like, yo, like, listen to this. It's the greatest thing ever." And then they show you the original, and you be like,
Right.
"Everything I know
Wow,
is a
that's an
lie."
ass. Come on, some everything I knew, betrayed. But I mean, I'm just saying, it's like I meant more so like if you're gonna do it, just keep it clean, keep it. You ain't gotta remix everything. Certain things can just stay the same, or like do certain people certain things. I
For
think it's just
sure.
more so. I just don't believe that. I don't. It just certain songs I just don't like getting remade because certain songs like if you ain't gonna keep that same message, what's the point? Because how we go from telling Miss Jackson I'm sorry to it's just us against the world, guys.
You
It
just gonna
just
keep
it,
saying that, huh?
it just depends on
But
who
You just
do it and how much they care about the history of it.
you just gonna keep on saying that.
I don't like. I'm sorry. The song came on recently and it kind of pissed me off every time I hear
That's
it.
your fault, cause why your
Yeah.
phone play that song for you?
Cause, bro, I think I got something else from that album in there that I did kind of okay with, and then that song just
Mm.
pops up not too long behind it.
Yeah, yeah, just blame it on that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, cause I don't delete. I just add the whole album sometimes. I don't pick certain songs. I get lazy.
That means you should from now on.
Definitely should. I have, but you never know. You might come across a banger by accident.
Or just delete all
Okay.
that shit.
Shit. I just told you about my struggles with deleting everything in my Google photo history from 2012 to now. I ain't going through another. I ain't go. I damn sure ain't going through my Apple Music. Apple do it for me. They'll just reset everything.
Uh oh yeah, so Martin and Kuda wasn't here when we reviewed Cushion Orange Juice too. So what y'all think of that? I know y'all heard that.
I
Yes,
thought it was perfect.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna say perfect, but it
Ah,
served its
that's
purpose.
interesting.
It
That's
served its
interesting.
purpose.
Okay, hold on, time out. I wanna hear both of these. You know what's funny? Because me and D.N.A had these same perspectives. So I want to hear this. Kuda Buggin, why was it? Kuda Buggin, why was it? Why was it perfect?
Cause it's like it's cushion orange juice too, so it matches the first one. Like I re-listened to the first one before going into the second one, and it's
Hmm.
just like it was a good continuation. Like it's like Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was perfect.
I like that. I like that. I like
Even
that analogy.
he even brought the interludes back, you know.
I like that analogy. Now, Martin, why wasn't it perfect?
I mean, in my honest opinion, it wasn't perfect because it's just like, yeah, I mean, he did a lot of stuff that kind of gives what Kuda's saying. Like, it's like it goes right into Krishna too, but it's just like I like Cali sober more than this. It was just, it ain't really, ain't bring me no, it ain't bring me no. I don't care about y'all surprise reaction. Just ain't bring me
See,
no.
see, DNA knew. He saw my face. I knew you was finna say some wow shit. I saw
Oh
it in your
man.
face.
Oh my
Wild,
goodness,
wild.
dog.
What were we just talking about? Wild, wild thoughts. Wild, wild thoughts. I mean, I'm sorry. Shit. I ain't gonna
You
lie
gave
Oh
them
my
all, G.
god, this
you
I
man got
gave
saw it. I
you
saw
gave
it
this
in
this
his face.
man this man got all the producers
No.
sledgering,
Okay, so
sledgering,
okay,
fucking
so
Cardo,
stop
fucking.
saying sledgering. He wasn't even on the whole album.
He was
That's
there
what I'm
though.
saying.
He was
the
there. He
only
was present.
Okay, DNA.
I'm
That's
talking
like
shit.
me saying.
I'm
That's
talking
like me
shit.
saying John Cena was there, but he ain't fucking wrestle. He was in the back the whole time. I swear to God.
the
No, he
only,
wasn't.
Man,
the
Did he
only
come out
flaw
and
No,
with
do
that,
so
anything?
no,
the only
so here's what happened, right? So DNA said that it was a 10 out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to agree with him so bad. I think my only issue was hold on, wait.
It's the
Because
fact
I
that you
would
said I
have
wanted to agree with him so bad.
I only didn't because I just had an issue with the sequencing of the back half of the album. That was my only problem. Like if those same songs had been sequenced a different way, then it would have been a 10 out of 10 for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I was saying how with sequencing of an album, all the songs could be good, but if you don't put them in there is no correct order, but if it don't flow the way that I feel it's supposed to, that'll stop it from being a 10. The album will still be good. All
Yeah.
the songs will be good, but it's just the way that they placed has a
And I
good
never said the
portion to do
song was
with that.
bad. It just ain't do nothing for me. It was just like it didn't give me the hype that I was running into expecting, in my
Oh,
honest
okay.
opinion.
as a
Like I said, it wasn't nothing bad. I listened to it 2, 3 times. It's cool, but I preferred Cali Sober more and some of the songs he recently dropped that was on like YouTube.
Hmm.
I just been preferring
gotcha.
those a little more.
I just hope to God I don't see nothing replayed of a high regard at the end of your little list with Wiz Khalifa on it from Cushion Orange Juice too, sir. I just hope I don't see none of that. I just hope I don't see
I
none
mean,
of
if you do, I've had a change of thought, man.
He's
But
he's he's
it.
he's he's entitled to change his mind.
Yeah,
thank
I
you. I
know.
was sure
I
like
know. I
I
just
hope I can change
bullshitting.
my mind.
I just bullshit.
Look, laws and liberations have changed now. You can't have that decision now, sir. You
I'm
must
just
stand
bullshitting
on
anyway.
your ground.
La. I'm bullshit though. But
Yes, sir.
I got you.
I guess my rating though, like I said, I wasn't getting a bad rating. I'm still giving it an 8 because like as far as like put it like this, as far as like interest in it, if I go
That's
back
kind
to
of
it, I go
fun.
back to it. But as far as any other things of Wiz I listen to, I probably would go to them first. But we'll see by the end of the year. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I see what John was talking about. That sequence was kind of weird.
Yeah, I got you. So, all right. Well, this is where we get to the part of the show where I'm gonna possibly make people think now.
Oh
uh,
man,
so
This
Kuda
nigga
Buggin,
got
critical
what?
on
thinking.
nigga got
Kuda Bug.
on Gator cowboy boots. What the
What
fuck?
happened?
Nothing. Just Drake doing Drake things.
Oh, he
Uh,
wearing them cowboy boots again.
baby girl.
Do you dare? Let me see you
Oh,
twirl.
yeah, yeah. I ain't tell y'all. So I recently just watched that music video for the first time like a week ago.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that
And
shit?
mind y'all, when I first heard that song, I cut it right off, right? And I heard it, and when I was watching the video, that was my first time hearing the song in full. And I'm just gonna say this: I see why
It's annoyingly
people.
catchy.
Yeah, I can see why it's annoyingly catchy, but I don't like the song. But I can see why it's hitting so hard with people. I can see why. I see
Yeah,
why.
it's damn near because of the Nokia beat. I ain't gonna
It's
hold you.
yeah, it's because that shit is fucking stupid. Especially that
Baby
part he talking about some
girl,
baby.
let's
Yeah,
be dead, let's be
yeah, that part.
girl.
That part is so stupid. Like he the only person that can make a song like that. 'Cause I swear to God, if any of these other niggas made that song,
Talk about so
what?
hit the y'all like Bessie, yeah, that's me.
Drake the only dude that can make a song like that work. 'Cause I swear to God, if anybody else tried that, this shit would be trash.
You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's the beginning that kind of give me. Oh, who calling that shit? Who calling that shit? I'm like, what the fuck?
Stupid ass song.
Post a
Anyway,
poll, G.
what you trying to make us think about?
Right.
It's more so like more so for Kuda than anything. Because
Oh,
okay, so Kuda Buggin, he put out a project, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Mm-hmm.
Bugged out.
The bud out there. Mm-hmm.
yeah, earlier this past weekend and shit. So and I told him his rating and everything, but it came with some criticism, but I did not want to share with him one-on-one. I'd rather share with the podcast because it can fit into many different ways, into also telling people that y'all just gotta y'all gotta care more. Like these independent artists, like y'all gotta care more. Like it seems like y'all don't give a fuck. Not everybody. I'm just talking about the people in particular who like do things on their own. You feel me? Like y'all gotta care more. That's all. That's all. And this was like, although the rapping was good and everything, and like for the most part, I was just like seeing what you float on good. Like that's what I was focused on that more than anything.
Yeah.
Like seeing where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are and shit. You feel me? Like as an artist and shit. Just like really trying to see where you can improve at. You feel me? So that's what I was just like, yeah, I'm finna get this nigga better. Like that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm like trying to be the coach. You feel me? Like, cause I feel like when I was recording with you, and I was just like letting you flow and let you do your thing, like I've been doing, and also that reigns true now. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, okay, a lot of this stuff was old, and I could tell it was old. Like, so, and I was just like, damn, okay, he rushed and put this together and get something out there and make sure he was like, but it was no marketing to it. Like, where the marketing at, dog? Like, I gotta believe and be wanting that shit to like, to like see like, oh damn, I'm ready for this, ready for this. It shouldn't just be known by us four.
Yeah.
Like, and the family.
I got a question.
Go ahead, go.
Now, my man's over there has been posting probably every single day that this project's been coming out. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what more do you want him to do?
It's all good. That's cool.
No, I'm asking you. What more do you want him to do?
The more is
what's the more?
like spend a little bit of money, a lot of bit of money. So, and also take pride into actually crafting something that looks presentable. Like you didn't just make it last night. You feel me? You make it look like it was made in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. You feel me? That's what I'm tighten it up a little bit. That's all. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that's what because if you want to be regarded as a true artist, that's what niggas is looking at, dog. Like nigga, okay, go ahead.
I got another question.
Go ahead, Sil. Go ahead,
I got
bro.
another question.
Like I'm prepared
No,
for
no,
everything. Come on.
no.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I don't know if you prepared for everything. Hold on now.
I'm
I got a
talking about
question.
as far as your questions. Go ahead.
Some of your favorite artists have made songs and put shit out, and when you listen to it, you can tell that it was made within what 2 or 3 days of the release date, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Mhm.
that dude, that goofy ass dude, Kanye, keep doing the shit. He'll put something out and he'll be like, "Oh, you know what? I don't like that. Put that on, then
And
put it back out."
okay, and I get that. Not everybody does that though, and you can tell
No, they
though.
don't.
You could tell what artists are doing it. And I don't really listen. Haven't listened to the last project I've listened to was Donda.
No, I'm not talking about just him,
So
because Drake has done it,
Drake
J.
is the
Cole has
yeah.
done it,
Okay.
Kendrick has done it.
Okay.
A lot of your favorites have done it. Denzel
Yeah.
Curry has done it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
If,
Okay. All
I
right.
don't get the criticism on that
Okay.
part.
All
if
right.
I can intrude,
All right. Go
gentlemen,
ahead. Go ahead.
from what I'm just grasping here, like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and listen to the tape yet. I've just been all over the place, so I will. But from what I'm hearing from D.N.A, and if I had to pick up an analysis of what I think you should do from what he's saying, expand on the creativity. It's like from what John's saying, you putting it out. From what D.N.A say, you should be a little more crisper. I just say just find more creativity with it because both of those things gonna come once you find something that you actually like with your niche. Like I can't really talk shit because my podcast ain't been out yet. It's supposed to come out this weekend, but I'll explain that. But the fact is, yeah, just once you find something that's like creative, like as far as like how to promote it or a new way that you like, that's gonna sell itself because you're gonna stick with that idea and tag shit to that. So I say just expand with the creativity, if anything.
For
Okay.
sure. And this is that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Martin, I'm taking heed from Martin because Martin, though he did not put out his podcast yet, I still want to hear that shit. I'm speaking as not D.N.A. I'm speaking as somebody that don't know you right now, dog. For real. I still want to hear that shit, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I told Kuda Buggin this weeks before his project came out, so this ain't something shit that's new to him. Kuda Buggin anyway, dog. This ain't
Yeah.
something new. This is saying ain't nothing new about this. But I'm re-bringing it up in front of everybody because I want to get everybody to get the whole entire picture. Because I'm taking heed to what Martin is doing. Y'all will see soon. I can't. That's all I'm can. I give y'all hints, but
Yeah.
I'm taking what Martin is doing, and I'm about to do it in surrounding the month of May. Y'all gonna see soon.
Ah,
Y'all gonna see soon. I'm not because it's no more time for bullshit, dog. It's just no more time for bullshit
Okay.
because we getting to the age where bullshit can't be accepted.
Okay.
lock in
I'm
and make
just
sure
saying.
when you drop it, tuck in.
Right, yeah. Like it's just like, like I never said he wasn't promoting, but the way he's promoting it is lazy though, dog. Like it's just lazy, dog. That's it. It's lazy.
Yeah.
It's half-assed. You feel me? Like, and I get that. That's where we started. We started like that. In 2018, we started like that, dog. We started like that. We definitely started lazy. And I definitely started lazy. Each of us, we all started lazy.
I was gonna say
Like for real.
I started late for sure.
Like for real, dog. That's all I'm saying. It's a teachable moment. All of these
Okay.
artists, they're lazy as fuck, dog. Like for real. That's why the punch in method is so prevalent. You feel me? You can hear it, and every single artist is doing this shit now. Everybody think they're Wayne or Hove, but they're not. They're not, bro. It's a different type. They are different type of artists. To where yes, they are punching in, but they have mastered it for the most part. Ain't none of these niggas mastered it. They mastered
Yeah.
the art of freestyling off the dome and with no concept behind it.
Cause punching, doing a punching is hard. At like then said when I was like doing music, it's just the punching method is hard as shit. As far as like to keep the same energy, make sure it still sounds in sync, sound like you still delivering the same way. I know that sound like the tone, but those are actually two
Yeah.
different things. Like the tone you deliver, all that. that punching game, if you're not cold with it, there will be signs, but but D.N.A is definitely right. I hate that it's not like it's not as perfected or as clarified as most people think that they got it at locked in on.
Yeah.
But that punching method is hard.
Yeah.
And then another thing, like I
But
feel
you right
like
mostly though, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't really do
Oh yeah.
punch ins like that. I might
I was gonna say
change.
I
I
don't
might
think you really
change
do.
a. I might change a bar or two, like if it don't sound right. But
Makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
I do the same. If the
for
whole
sure.
line sound the same, one line can go.
Let me say which ones I did love, like, because I don't want to, because you, like I said, it's an 8.5 out of 10 for me, because I was trying to see what the hell, like, I'm so comfortable with you on my shit, and I know you comfortable on my shit, but like when you tackle these other beats, I'll be like, all right, you got it's something there, it's something there, and I don't want you to think like it's like Bash Kuda Day. It's not.
no,
It's
I'm
not.
good.
Like, cause you got it. Like I told you before, a long time ago, before we even started. Like for real. Like I wasn't bullshit. Like bona fide. Like I love that shit. Like for real. That shit. I was like, damn. Like I wanted you to keep going. Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, dog. Like it's there, but
yeah.
you just gotta like, are we sure that everybody gonna like it besides us and besides family?
Okay.
You feel me? And then also look at the way I still listen to the return and think about how I wasn't even there and you was just like so comfortable on my beat. Even how that shit didn't sound like my beat at first. That shit wasn't even my beat. Like it didn't sound like my beat at first because it was mixed and mastered different. Because that wasn't the structure. The whole structure of the beat was changed. I know, like, I just know the fact of like, I don't mix and master my shit, but I know if it got into the right engineer at that time, I know you went to Evian.
Yeah.
You need to go your ass back to Evian. You need to go. Like, if you don't want to go to Evian, I get it. If it's too pricey, I get it. Like, you gotta search around and see, and even intern and learn, bro. I'm talking to everybody now. Intern. I know niggas don't like to do shit for free, but y'all need to get y'all ass in the studio and learn something because y'all don't know everything. The people that's doing this by themselves, y'all don't know shit. Just because you think it sound good, it doesn't. Get y'all ass in the motherfucking studio with some people I interviewed like Rock Smooth and Young Savoy and No More Heroes and JTE Mixem. Like, yeah, I got to, bro. Like, cause like niggas is like
Go
seeming
ahead. Nah, I ain't mad at keep
like
cooking.
Yeah.
it's like niggas don't know or something, bro. Like, or don't want to know. Like, or don't try to know. Like, don't try and figure it out. Because they need to figure this shit out, dog. If you
Nah,
want to
I
have
get
staying
that,
power,
definitely.
you got to get with the niggas that know shit. You feel me? Cause like that bullshit is gonna fall by the wayside. It's everybody starting to like all the good artists are starting to get pushed to the forefront now. If you notice, all that bullshit ain't being like really ain't looked at like a microscope. Like it's not really hitting like that no more. Like it's not. Like all the bullshit that we like to turn up to, not really hitting like that no more, dog. It's just not. Like all the
Right.
lyricists are
Yeah. Yeah.
getting love now. The lyricists are really getting love, and those who are creative are getting love too
No.
now too. So go ahead if you had some.
Oh no, somebody was saying something. And I was saying I wasn't talking to them.
Uh, well, Kuda, if you got some,
Shout out to it's an engineer at Evian. His named Gonzo. So shout out to him. Like that's who I be working with when I go to Evian.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm in the process now of like all the old songs we made, like all the old freestyles or whatever that you can't put on streaming sites or whatever. I'm finna take all them songs. I'm finna put them on original beats. That way I can put them on Spotify and Apple Music and shit like that. So I was finna like this. It's gonna be them same lyrics. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, but it's gonna be a completely different song though.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell that from Sprinkle Me. That was on the Sprinkle Me beat on that E40. I know, nigga.
Yeah.
I know, nigga. I was there. Like I know. I be knowing. Like I be like, damn, yo ass really took that and put it on my beat. I get that. I like that. Yeah. Like do more of that shit.
Yeah. Congratulations.
For real. No, bro. I be like for real, cause like niggas. I feel like, cause I feel like we all need to big each other up for real. Cause I don't feel like we do it enough. I do dig on y'all sometimes. I do dig on y'all sometimes when it comes to this, podcast. But at the same time, Kuda Buggin just recently was digging on y'all for this podcast. But at the same time, I still love y'all. I'm gonna always push y'all forward too. And we gotta do more of that, bro. We got to do more of that. Like I believe all y'all gon' like once y'all see this shit that's coming in May, y'all gonna see the same shit that I'm talking the fuck about. Like I'm talking about. Like I'm bringing all my shit. I'm literally bringing everything that I've learned in the music world and pushing it over into the podcast world and amplifying that shit by 10. Not by 2, but by 10 because we got to, bro. We got to. For real. Like it has to be at the point where like, damn, you doing all that shit yourself? I don't even know how you do that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Like everybody gotta be saying that. Yeah. Everybody gotta be saying that. Like, damn, you doing all that.
We have motivational meetings now. Cause this nigga D.N.A be the headliner. Cause this nigga over here, we too good not to be like this, man. We too good not to have this shit slacking. Tighten up, little niggas. Tighten up.
I hear it though.
No, I get what he's saying though. No, he definitely speaking real spiel right there.
Nah, I just
he's so focused down over there, locked in.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's locked in on.
John ain't saying nothing. I'm like, yeah. But I see him. He paying attention though. I can see.
Yeah, I heard every single word.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. He locked in on whatever he's doing. That's how inspired you got him. He said, "I'm gonna work while I'm on the pod. Work at work."
Nah, for real though. Like cause I care. I told y'all before. I don't want this ever repeated. That or what I told y'all back when I was living on 91st in Houston, nigga. I told y'all what I told y'all, and I meant that shit, dog. What I want to do for y'all, I really want to do that shit, bro. Like, just because we 7 years in, coming up, we about to be 7 years in, don't mean I still don't want to do it. I still want to do it. That's why I'm amplifying, like, I'm on another level with this shit this year. This year, like, I'm on a whole nother level. That's why I got this on my wrist, bro. That's what I did. Well, that's why I did this, bro. For real. This a digital business card right here on my wrist, dog. I'm not playing around this year.
Nah, that's cold.
I'm not playing around this year. Met somebody at the concert, at the Denzel Curry concert that do music, bro. That got a whole bunch of different connections, bro. We finna work too. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm just not. I can't no more. I'm trying to get us out of doing what we hate doing. We hate getting up and going to this job. We supposed to love working what we doing, bro. We not supposed to hate it.
You got a point.
So, yeah, like that's what I'm trying to make y'all understand. Like, it's
For
bigger.
sure, because I'm about ready to take my shoe and do my job with that dude That dude did the George Bush all them years ago.
Boy.
I'm about ready to walk into this office and say some Arabic shit, like or some shit.
Yeah, man, we not supposed to be doing this shit
Hey,
that we
nah, I'm
hate, bro.
finna definitely
I
go shoot
definitely
the one
heard.
with my man. Just
I definitely heard
I'll do a
John last
3v1
week,
and whoop
bro.
all ass.
When we went off air
Well,
last
Denny,
week, John, like he was really
but
like,
I was
I
pissed.
got everything, bro. I got everything you were saying, bro. I felt
This week was a little better, but still.
Nah,
Still.
don't even get me started on how they did us this week, G. I don't even want to talk about it.
Nah, bro. Like
Working straight
D.N.A.
bullshit.
No, I ain't got. Man, of course your job bullshit. You work for Walmart.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, I can agree with that.
I'm just saying.
Them niggas
I'm
right there
just saying.
already don't like us. They
For
already
sure,
make shit
dog.
difficult for niggas over there.
For
I'm just
sure,
saying.
man.
We know how Walmart get down.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, we know work there. That's why.
Yeah. Some have it
Working
easier
there.
than others. Be blatant
Yep.
favoritism with that motherfucker.
Yep. Because they
Oh
be
my
kissing.
god.
They be eating ass up in there. You know that, right?
I was just gonna say, don't say kids. They be eating their managers' butts up in there, boy. Everybody factoring on somebody up in there. I don't want to hear that, boy. What? I bet you,
Ass up in there.
I bet you for every Walmart, I bet you it's like 5, 6 couples that got in a relationship in that Walmart, and I
Yep.
wouldn't be wrong.
Nope. They be
Oh
fucking
shit.
by the freezer.
Fuck the freezer, futons in the break room.
No, they better not do it in the break room. That's why I eat my lunch at.
Nah, nigga, the one I was at, that food, I ain't gonna specify which one because Kuda was at that one as well. But during the overnight, I found out they got rid of that futon because motherfuckers was facking on that boy.
Yeah.
They had to get it gone, out of there.
They some nasty
Yeet,
motherfuckers.
no,
Yeah.
yeet,
Nah,
out of
Walmart. Wow.
there.
Man,
All
Walmart.
that.
Wow. Anyway, I want to talk
Wild
about
Wild
this.
West and Walmart, boy.
That's
Y'all, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the pod wars. I know y'all probably haven't. Podcast wars. No.
No.
no. I didn't know what that. I didn't even know what that
Okay.
is. What's that?
I'll show
Okay.
me, like, enlighten me.
Okay. So, um, I want to say, when did this first start? Maybe a month or two ago. It's the basketball podcast first. I'm gonna talk about them.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Why
So
you didn't
yeah,
say that?
Patrick. Yeah. they
Brandon
get
Jennings
into it.
scared to lace them up.
No, it's I think it's more than just that. I really think Brandon Jennings trying to get something going where he's trying to get some money. For like actually get some money for it because it seems like his mind is on his money. And Patrick Beverly jumped in on some crackhead type shit. Like, let
Man,
me get
look.
100,000 on this and shit and all that.
They
But
West Side
they're
nigga, man.
trying to
Also, that's some Chicago roots of that nigga. He can't help but trying to go for the butt, yo.
he's trying to Brandon Jennings, he's trying to like really get this shit sponsored right to where it's looked at through a bunch of eyes, marketed well. You feel me? Like,
So he's
so
trying to
that's
go
what,
big before it pops off.
right. Yeah, it's pretty much
You can't big league before you even get into the league.
like
Exactly.
so I'm sure I'm sure like he said he's talking to Shaq. He said he's talking to somebody else. I forgot who else he said. Because he went on a whole little rant like a week or 2 weeks ago or something like that. But yeah, that shit funny, but at the same time, yeah, they playing it up for the jokes, but that shit is entertaining as fuck. Like they know what the fuck they do. They trying to get eyes on both of their shows at the same time, which is good. That's smart. Um,
Yes, it's like a marketing beef.
yeah,
Not
and
real,
then
but there.
yeah, and then what was that other thing? There's something else I saw that's like podcast related that I wanted to touch on. Was it Gillian Wallow? It was. It was Gillian Wallow and Joe Budden. So Joe Budden, Wallow did say something about black businesses. I forgot exactly what the fuck he said. But it was sounding like he was tearing them down, but he really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
He was just basically saying something on the lines of what I was saying today.
Yeah.
Something on the lines of that. Just like tighten up. That's it. Like telling back businesses to do better. That's all.
I can agree with some statements on black businesses doing better.
For sure.
But some do just try to go off of the fact that they're a black-owned business, and you should just respect that. And that's not the case everywhere. You still gotta have professionalism. You still can't be extra as fuck and expect niggas just be like, oh, it's okay. They're black-owned. They're supposed to be like this. Nah, fix y'all shit before I send you to the health department, and report y'all for unconduct work and all that shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that shit was wild. That shit
Trapping
was
in your
definitely
kitchen, you
wild.
think that shit cute?
Yeah. He and man, he like I be noticing how like niggas just be swapping around guests like a motherfucker. I don't know if you've been noticing Kuda Buggin, like Melissa Ford ain't on there now, like like this is what anytime they say something that he don't like, he just like, nah, get your ass up out of here. Like, and then Math Hoffa
Just
crazy
like a
ass.
nigga.
Math Hoffa crazy ass ain't pay his leasing bill or whatever. And he's just doing videos by himself with his podcast. He going through it right now and shit.
Just
Yeah.
on podcasts talking about how life did him.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas didn't want to listen to me, man. I was on point.
Like, yeah, but you know, shit like that.
Mm-mm.
But other than that, I ain't got nothing else. If y'all got something,
I guess I got a question for Kuda because I want to see what he say. So it didn't. This ain't got nothing to do with music, but it's podcast related. I forgot what podcast was, but they was talking about the top. They did the top 6 spears in the game, or ever. I'm gonna see if you agree with the list. I changed the last. I changed the 4 and 5, but they said 6 is the Usos, 5 was Goldberg, 4 was Batista, 3 was Edge, 2 is Roman, and 1 is Braun Breaker. Do you agree with that list? Because I'm changing. I'm swapping Goldberg and Batista. I think Batista didn't have like a spear that I would say is the best.
Yeah.
But Jimmy and Jay then
I'm
did
take the Usos out and
that
put
shit.
Rhino in.
So I said that right, but then my homie Rod, he brought up a good point. He was like, but Rhino calls his spirit the gore. And
Yeah.
I
Technically.
said, oh my God, you saw that damn interview when he was explaining that shit. And it's like,
Technically.
it's the
It's still a
same
spear.
thing. Because the gore is a takedown, so they go straight down as where the spear, I guess I'm running at you more. I don't fucking know, but whatever. I said the same thing. Rhino should be on that list. Because what the fuck? I feel like
Yeah.
Edge is on there because of namesake, though, if we being honest.
Yeah, pretty much. Goldberg got to
Roman's
be
on there
too.
because of aura. Roman there for aura. Nigga just yell, ooh, ah! And then fuck Braun Breaker, 10 out of 10. That nigga gonna spare everybody again.
Or you could put Bobby Lashley in there because he flipped with his shit.
I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna put Bobby Lashley on a lot of lists because that nigga got the better master lock too. His master lock, I don't know. Chris Masters did have a cold one, but that's neither here nor there. But
Yeah.
I'll say that for the wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
That discussion will pop up definitely because I feel like a lot of wrestlers who got moves that's better than the other. I mean, do it better than someone else that originally did it. But that's all I got now.
Nobody ain't got
Yeah,
shit.
Jerobe. Oh.
well, yeah, that's our show. You know, that's
Love,
all.
peace, hair grease, weirdos. Don't touch yourself, and have a good day.
I mean, all you old niggas, don't Shannon Sharp it.
I knew y'all was gonna talk about this.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm glad we didn't
Shannon
talk about
Sharp,
that shit. I'm so
Shannon
glad.
Sharp P. No, see, y'all didn't mention it now. We got to talk about it.
Yeah,
God
don't.
damn
It's
it.
it's your fault and it's his fault.
Don't be
All
like
right,
Shannon.
so I'm not gonna
Damn,
delve
oh,
too
you
much
getting
into
too
that.
freaky, G. Oh,
I
that's
ain't
too
gonna delve too
freaky.
much into that. I'm gonna just say this, okay?
Oh, that's too freaky. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, it's very wrong that Shannon Sharp is a mid 50s-year-old man having paid sex with a 19-year-old. But
Do your thing. I know niggas that's done worse. I
I
don't
know
know them personally.
the line, and ever since, in the last like 10, 15 years, the lines between what's appropriate and what's not have been rewritten by people. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but the rules have been rewritten. It's like 10, 15 years ago, if this story would have came out, Shannon Sharp was having, consensual paid sex with a 19-year-old girl for money, nobody would have batted an eye. But because
It
we
just
got
been
all
a
these,
little fake
but because we
tabloid.
got all these creepy ass dudes out here, touching kids and whatnot. Not saying that they haven't been doing that already, but you know what I'm saying? We got all these people coming out about these people touching kids. It's just like, I get where y'all coming from, dog, but y'all know just like I know, like in the eyes of life, once a woman and a man turn 18, they pretty much can do whatever the fuck they want to do. It don't necessarily be right, but they can do what the fuck they want to do. If that bitch want to sell pussy at 19 years old, then that bitch want to sell pussy at 19 years old. If that bitch want to give her coochie to a 50-plus-year-old man for money, that's what she want to do. You can't get mad or get on him, but I mean, what the fuck? Talking about he need to go get him a woman his own age. Maybe he fucking do, but until then, guess what he gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
I
Y'all gotta
mean,
understand that these rich athletes and these celebrities, bro, it's very rare that any of them are married. It's very rare that any of them have settled down. Most of these niggas is paying for it. Y'all need to just understand that. I'm telling you
I'm
now.
just I was just gonna say, I think it's now in the fact that it's so that shit's actually as common
And
as it is now.
DNA, we know you muted it because we can see it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not slick, nigga.
Oh, D.N.A. says, as long as y'all know, I'm here, but I'm not here.
But that's
Man.
all I got to say about it. Like,
D.N.A. thumbs up
I
if you
get it.
think Shannon Sharp a freaky ass nigga.
I get it. I do.
Two thumbs
I
up. He double
understand. Yeah,
freaky.
that's devil freaky. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That nigga, I mean, these old people out here paying for it, man.
I mean, yeah, then like I said, it's as common
Oh
as
man.
it's common as
If they
known
not,
now.
bro,
It's,
if they not married, and if you don't see them out with a person that's around their age or maybe a little bit younger, like say in their 40s or something, bro, they paying for it, bro. Bill Belichick is out here right now with a 20-something-year-old girlfriend, bro. Like,
my thing is,
it's
B,
literally, it's literally been
it's
a thing that's happened. Y'all know just like
but
I know, and it don't make it right, but
but the shit
y'all
going
know
on
just
with
like
him
I
now,
know.
G, it makes you think like this shit is getting very. It's like it's very transactional and on a sexual level. So it's kind of like
What he say?
I ain't gonna get all into the case. I'm just go what I heard from the radio. It's just the fact that like if that's what you're paying for, sure. But make sure
Yeah,
everything's clarified because it looked like shit going left
exactly,
for you. And
exactly.
then
Make
even
sure
if you
all that shit
supposedly
clarified.
clarified, it don't look
Double
clarified.
clarify. Double clarify,
Triple
my man.
clarify.
Talking about this is a shakedown. No, it ain't no shakedown, nigga.
And then now look, and now you
You
don't
shouldn't
like
have been.
that
You
that the
shouldn't have been.
videos
You
have been
shouldn't have been.
uploaded or they
You
were
shouldn't have been.
uploaded.
You shouldn't have been paying for 19-year-old coochie in the first place. But here we are.
Right. And then don't get mad if she decide to push it on OnlyFans. Yeah, nigga, you there. Shit. You signed up the laws when you paid for the law. You paid for the draws, so now you got a ball.
What?
Who?
Then they say, because I heard on the radio when they was talking about like his team
No,
actually
fuck
saw.
that. What did you just say?
Said I said, oh, now I done forgot. It's something about if you want to ball it. It was oh no, if you're gonna pay, you
No,
might as
you
well
know the
play the
wild
ball.
shit you said, nigga.
No, I didn't. I definitely don't remember that. I know the ball part, but I don't even remember the first part. Once you ask me what I say, what fuck did I say? Because I didn't put too much thought into it. What did I say? What you thought I
It
said?
just
I'm done. I'm done.
it
No.
just
I'm
brings
asking
the
you because I
question.
legit don't know.
No,
It just brings the question: if R. Kelly didn't run out of money, would he still be free?
There
no,
you go.
no, no. They'd have found a way. Look at Diddy. Diddy had the money. Look what he had.
Oh yeah.
See, there's a difference though between Diddy and Kelly. Kelly left shit alone, but had too many people well enough on his ass to try and bring him back into the fold. Because 12 never
No,
gave
he
up
was
on
still
that nigga.
doing it. No, he was still doing it, bro. You know he was still doing it.
That's also true. And 12 never gave up on that nigga. Because we wouldn't have known he was still doing that if they weren't so persistent.
Whole
Diddy,
time.
on the other
Oh
hand,
no, the whole time.
Diddy, on the other hand, that man, he had the money and beef with the wrong people that also have money. So they put him in check and it's like, oh, no,
Yeah,
Diddy.
we know what Diddy was doing. Diddy was doing that shit. Niggas knew, and they was
And
keeping it under wraps as long as he was behaving. Now he ain't behaving no more. They're like, all right, nigga, you want to bite the hand that feeds you? Bet
you
we
feel
finna
me?
burn you.
They hit Diddy with that. They was like, I ain't not Sean. You
You
coming
stepping
close. You
too
on
far
that
out of
thin
line
ice.
now.
You on that thin line. What he say on Smiling Fresh? Don't you take your ass across that rickety bridge. And what he do? Went across that rickety bridge, boy. Now you can't come
Stupid.
back. The bridge broke.
Either way, bottom line, you old ass niggas.
Keep y'all freaky asses to
Yeah,
a
stop,
normal
stop.
level.
If you gonna pay for it, pay for an older woman. That's all I'm gonna say. Pay for somebody older, somebody like 35 and up, so they don't be as upset. They don't be as upset.
Or
Stop
just
trying
do the
to have
freaky
sex.
ass shit with your significant other.
Stop having exactly, or stop trying to have paid sex with children. That's all. Stop having to have sex with children. Period. The
You
fuck?
know.
if,
What's wrong with y'all?
if you too freaky, just stay away.
Oh,
That's the best
and
way to
then
put it. If
last
you
thing,
too
Nasty
freaky, just stay
motherfuckers.
away.
and last
There you
thing.
go.
For all you niggas on Twitter talking about how Tracy Ellis Ross was just on Michelle Obama podcast talking about she date younger men because she say older men too toxic and
Uh,
trying to relate it to this situation, don't do that. Cause when she say younger men, she mean younger than her. She didn't mean young like us or young like in their 20s.
People keep forgetting that, like, when people say younger than them, it means of that age bracket. They be thinking it applies to all young men.
I mean, every older woman ain't out here dating no YN, okay?
Yes, yes, niggas. The ones that want the old cougars, she does not want you just because
It's
you're
some of
21 and
y'all,
can go drink.
it's some of you bitches in y'all 40s. I seen y'all nasty fucking on these children. I know what's going on.
Yeah, man.
And last but certainly not least, that
That's
don't
supposed to
leave you
be
little
that's
young hot pockets trying to get a grown man neither.
man.
Y'all sick as well. Little
Bro, they've been
Fucking
sensitive
doing that
little
around.
for
pussy
years, bro.
asshole.
Bro, they've been doing that for years. That dude they used to come pick up your high school crush in the old school with the choppers on it. Guess how old he was?
Right, exactly. You feel me? Be like that.
DNA, no, DNA. You gotta unmute yourself. You know, you remember,
Nasty motherfuckers.
you know, he
That
know.
g- that look. I was gonna say it's always that one girl that you think was just so cool because she was always having fun. Truth is, she just had all the grown niggas around her to do the fun.
I'm done now.
You hate it. You hate to see it. Man,
First I wanna shout out the baby. I forgot to mention the baby did put out a mixtape.
on
The
On
live
whole
live
mixtape.
freestyle
mixtapes.
on live
Shout out to that
mixtapes.
nigga for going to a mixtape place I don't even go to like that. I would go to Spinrilla first, but okay.
I think that's gone, sir. That's gone. That went out of
They
Yeah, I
business.
think
finally got rid of
Spinrilla's done.
Spinrilla? They finally
Yeah,
did?
that's
What?
been gone, sir.
I mean, I know Dat Pit was around, but Spinrilla's my favorite out of the two.
That's been gone.
So Dat Pit's gone too, or is it just Spinrilla?
That's gone also.
Weak as fuck. You new generation ass niggas have ruined things.
The only thing that is left is live mixtapes,
They
and
not
my
live enough.
mixtapes.
Ain't
Shut
live
up.
mixtape and my mixtape the same thing?
No, it's two different things.
No, they feel the same to me. No, they feel the same too. I mean, D.N.A. I don't know why they feel the same, guys. Because they are.
Shut up.
That app looks literally the same if you look at both of them.
Yeah, you do, but
Oh shit.
he's doing something that's like hasn't been done in so long that I wasn't even aware that artists would still want to do that. the fact that he took the time and went on ahead and recorded a mixtape and put it out and actually have real DJ drops like the old school days. Yeah,
I mean
that's
that.
applaud that. Yeah,
No, I applaud that as well. That just sits into the whole, like what we were saying earlier, creativity. It's just how creative you with. Because when Tyler Creator came out with Cobacopia, the nigga dropped it on them. I mean, it's nothing about mixtape, but it's just all creative. Nigga dropped it on a Monday and then say shit about features on it. This nigga went and put it on a mixtape app and then also put the DJ drops on there. He gave you the classic mixtape vibe to feel like you got some shit to bump on Friday. I mean Saturday.
for sure, man.
Ride through the
Old
streets with
days.
your MP3 on your bike.
But yeah, that's our show. We will see y'all next week.
Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all.